Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In my previous videos, I told about what is a verb and what is an action verb. Today, I am going to tell about what is an auxiliary verb. Here is a conversation between two friends, Turjo and Ashik. Read the following conversation and look at the underlined verbs. Turjo: Hi Ashik, do you cook? Ashik: Yes, I do, but I don't cook regularly. Turjo: Have you ever cooked firni? Ashik: Yes, I have. It's very easy to cook. Turjo: What are you doing now? Ashik: I am helping my mom with household chores. Look at the underlined verbs. Do, don't, have, are, am. They are called auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary means helping. So, they are also called helping verbs. Auxiliary verbs are used with main verbs. They do not have any meaning of their own. They help the main verbs become interrogative, negative, continuous, perfect, and passive. Look at the yellow colored words. Cook, cook, cooked, doing, and helping. These are action verbs. They are used here as main verbs. The underlined auxiliary verbs do, don't, have, are, and am have come before the main verbs and help them become interrogative, negative, perfect, and continuous. Turjo: Hi Ashik, do you cook? Here the underlined auxiliary verb do has come before the main verb cook and has helped it become interrogative. Here the auxiliary verb do has no meaning of its own. It has just helped the main verb become interrogative. Look at the next line. Ashik: Yes, I do, but I don't cook regularly. Here the underlined auxiliary verb do not has come before the main verb cook and has helped it become negative. Here the auxiliary verb do not has no meaning of its own. It has just helped the main verb become negative. Look at the next line. Turjo: Have you ever cooked firni? Here the underlined auxiliary verb have has come before the main verb cooked and has helped it become interrogative and perfect tense. Here the auxiliary verb have has no meaning of its own. It has just helped the main verb become interrogative and perfect tense. Look at the fifth line. Turjo: What are you doing now? Here the underlined auxiliary verb are has come before the main verb doing and has helped it become interrogative and continuous tense. Here the auxiliary verb are has no meaning of its own. It has just helped the main verb become interrogative and continuous tense. Look at the last line. Ashik, I'm helping my mom with household chores. Here, the underlined auxiliary verb am has come before the main verb helping and has helped it become continuous tense. Here, the auxiliary verb am has no meaning of its own. It has just helped the main verb become continuous tense. So, auxiliary verbs do not have any meaning of their own. They are used with main verbs. They help main verbs become interrogative, negative, continuous, perfect, and also passive. The auxiliary verbs are to be verbs am, is, are, was, were. To have verbs have, has, had. To do verbs do, does, did. These be verb, have verbs and do verbs can be used as main verbs also. Look at these three sentences and the underlined verbs. Ashik is a hard-working person. He does a lot of household chores. He has a younger sister. In these sentences, to be verb is, to do verb does, and to have verb has are not helping the other verbs. They have not come before other verbs. They have their own meanings here. They have been used here as main verb. Now look at this dialogue. Here the to do verb do and don't, to have verb have, to be verb are and am have no meaning of their own. And they have been used with main verbs. So, here these to do verbs, to have verb and to be verbs are auxiliary verbs. Read three sentences about Turjo's younger brother Saqib. Turjo's younger brother Saqib had a toy car. He was playing with that toy car. Their father had bought it from a market. Now, think about which sentences have auxiliary verb. Write the numbers of those sentences in the comment box. Thank you for watching the video.